that thing was just embarrassing. Like I wouldn't be able to.
At the beginning.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to come back from that. Then on top of
I
that,
told you I once had a similar story, right?
yeah, when you're called, I'd never.
People are lazy to. You can't go and read those law books and stuff.
Have you seen those law books?
Like A1 is so.
And it doesn't even have like pictures. It's just
Yes,
words.
like cool. I'm just saying like you see how they.
No, I see you go and I respect
feel like,
that away.
Yeah,
That's a beautiful thing.
they
It's
really
how-
marinated the show.
Yeah.
Let me put it like that. It was marinated.
Not like really. You go to Parktown, next thing you're in Hillsborough, you're like,
Yeah, like you don't even have to jump along.
Well, every fail is a way that I built my muscle. Every maze got ways, gotta see this puzzle. Break the forming and paint the sonnets that's super foreign. Like Asian hornets coming and swarming, defeat the common. Christ excellence inside my DNA, divine elegance, resonant blessedness that hit the wave. Peace.
Cause you look tired.
now you embarrass me with that.
No, sorry.
Never speak to me again.
Sorry,
Nah, it's
please.
fine. Leave me alone.
What up, guys? Welcome back to another one of Mzansi Scope. As you know, we do film reviews and everything.
Mzansi, I'm Kay. This is Refumo. Today we are reviewing LLB, Love, Law, Love, and Betrayal.
Love, Law, and Betrayal.
Love, Law.
Yeah, wait, it's vice versa. Law, Love, and Betrayal.
Law, Love, and Betrayal.
Crazy.
Law, Love, and Betrayal.
Oh,
Law, Love, and Betrayal. Exactly. So this is on Showmax, yeah. So we're gonna check the trailer, react, and then rate. No, and then review and then rate. Cool.
She's tired.
DNA attorneys, money's I'm feeling nervous. This is about justice. The law's not about justice. It's about serving my
Annelisa.
people in the room. Gugu is a township lawyer. Gugu Mabaso.
Konja, who's that
She
girl?
used to know my crush. I
Pearl?
told you.
She used to be your crush. So used to. Now you have Buhle from Youngin.
But Nimrod is good, no?
Yeah, he actually shocked me. And this guy, what's his name again?
Boang. It's Boang, no?
Very, very good.
Hey, but Google kills it in here, cause
Nah. What's her name again?
your real name.
Dineo.
And she looks young. Did you see her from Black
She
Leaders?
does, yo. That's how you know someone has range.
Yeah. Hey, this combo.
Crazy, ne? I almost did a plot. I almost revealed the plot twist.
Hey, Nenzan.
Nah, I like how they introduce his character as messed up from the first episode. We just know.
You mean James?
Ooh, this guy.
Nimrod
Yeah.
from Lot.
Okay, co-host.
Co-host,
That
yeah.
was the trailer bundle.
Wait, which production produced this? No.
Izwi,
Izwi.
yes.
In a level vendanyana kwahar. Izwi. A joke.
Is that man playing again? Crazy. Crazy, sorry. Okay, cool. I was playing the next trailer.
Oh.
Okay, cool. So, Izwi Production Company. Let's do synopsis. What is this about? Coast, you know, you loved it the most. You are the biggest fan.
My name is
Okay, cool. So the synopsis here is a legal drama series like no other. Gugu Mabaso is a tough township lawyer who forces her way into a slick family-owned firm in Sandton, where she finds that everyone has secrets just like her.
just like
Just like her.
So everyone has secret
Yeah.
here, guys. It's Google with a secret, Ayanda with a secret, James with a secret. What's Nimrod's name here?
I always
Nimrod
forget it.
Nkosi.
Gacha.
Gacha Gumete. Yeah, so
Gugu. Who's the other lady? The other lady who's a lawyer. I forget her name. Lwazi. Lwazi has her secrets as well.
yeah.
I enjoyed her as a
the
character.
guy, Bergman. Forgot his name. No,
Not James. Who?
The other one who works with
Oh, the gay.
yes.
Fez. Okay, that's crazy
What-
that you
what-
describe someone like that.
Like, what's his name?
Fez. Fez, yeah.
Fez.
He's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very.
Very,
I feel
very
like
talented.
he carry the concept and like the way they capture him, like his movement and stuff.
Yeah,
everything just blends so well.
And he provides that humor to a very serious like law firm.
Because this is serious.
Yeah,
This is
like
serious.
it's law, it's serious, and he
Ugacha doesn't want to laugh, doesn't want to do anything. It's forever serious. Like it's,
So Fez definitely brings that sprinkle of humor and comedy. Okay, co-host, what are your thoughts, Banda? You watched. You were telling me about it, raving and saying, "Okay, you have to watch this." What are your thoughts?
First of all, this is a drama, right?
Yeah.
Set up in Sandton and Tembisa,
yeah.
which is very interesting. We hardly see content from Tembisa. And
okay, except for the queen.
Except for the queen.
Okay, thank you for adding that.
Yeah. But yeah, like I just find it so interesting how they tell the story, and even though you can see it's adapted from other series like Suits.
Yes, especially with the characters. Lincoln Lawyer.
Favorite, yes.
What about Sokulu and Partners? Why don't you guys say like South African law?
Which one? Like, is it like this?
I actually have never watched it. I just heard Sokulu and Partners. It's somewhat similar. You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Somewhat similar.
Yeah, but I just found this very interesting how like they portray the character and then they make Gugu to be the main character.
Right.
You understand? And even like the contrasting like characters between like maybe James and Harvey for me, I'm like, this is the same
Harvey
person
from Suits. Yeah.
But now he's not the main character. He's just there as a supporting actor. I found that very interesting. And just the storyline itself, caused it touches on a lot on the bridge between barking power and poverty, like between like
that's true. Their themes, yeah.
The way they dress, this side it's serious, and then you can see with the boyfriend Gugu, the way he dressed, it's giving the vibrance of Tembisa, like for them.
How is it Tembisa though? He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt and some
yes,
pants.
but it's drippy kukas. You know like how they wanna look. Like it's not like when you're in working Sandton, kiddie suit.
I'm calling you out on that one. Cap.
No, but like that's how they bring the distinction between the two
in
locations.
this particular.
Yes,
but,
because
okay, you're right. Okay,
if you watch Suits, you notice like how the working. Is it in New York? Is it set up in New York?
Is it
New York? It's Suit only. But when they have to bring the other side, or I forgot the friend Bergman. Mike Ross, before Mike Ross even becomes a lawyer, the way he dressed, it's like from a different. Yes.
Okay. So like, through that they show power balance.
Power balance, yes. Because when he goes to the event, he still dresses like that. And when they prefer like to be on that standards of having the suit,
black ties,
everything, because it's power like and stuff. So I just found that very interesting.
You know, that just made me think of a really funny scene. I was actually laughing when Tabone,
the boyfriend, Tabone.
Yeah, so he was dropping her off at work. Then behind was James and a Merc, and he's in that broken down.
And at that time, he
it stops working.
I remember the scene.
I'm like, it's Dimaska Kuku. Like, she was probably down bad, like, embarrassed.
And like, he was very supportive.
He was, and he was really trying, like.
Gave her the car.
You understand? Like, he was really,
like,
really
he will take
trying.
her to work with a car, and then you come back with a chick.
Like, that's, but you see, good guys always get. Hey.
But
hey,
I feel like it, like even the way like cause they're trying to bring like themes of like power value, right? Poverty, family dynamics. We see that with Ayana.
Ethics, with the law stuff.
Yes, and then you see the love. You see it from maybe James, Gugu, and Tabo, and then what else do they show? Because obvious with the power of man, you can already see between Gumede and then Tabo. Like when Tabo comes to negotiate about the lobola, blah blah blah, he doesn't like take it well or like dressed
the background,
like this, background. You have nothing, those typical things.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just so interesting how they explore the themes and then how they drive the story forward. I just found that very interesting.
I also like how they bring law into it. Like, so I was reading this article where I think it was with Upero, where she was basically speaking. Was it Pearl? I don't want to misquote here. No, it was Dineo. So Dineo was basically saying that they're actually quoting real cases that happened. It's not like they didn't make that up. So I was like, wow, that's actually so interesting, because even in dialogue, when they're mentioning the different acts and all of that stuff, that's like real. They didn't just say act 1, 2, 3. Like, it's real stuff, like a land act and the LCC stuff. Like, they really, like, that's real stuff.
They did real
They they really did the research. So that it's so interesting that a show like this in South like, has put in so much work to develop, like, the dialogue, the world of the story, all of that type of stuff. So I really, really enjoyed that. And that was really, really interesting for me, because it was also educational for me to be like, this can happen. Like, there was a part when they were in court where the guy was basically trying to bury his wife, I think. And then they were denying that they were married. And then he was like, no, but it is my wife. And then they were fighting back and forth. And then I think they ended up with them saying that on social media she was referring to him as husband, and then the family was saying my son, my whatever, you know, my son-in-law, blah blah blah. So I was like, wow, I did not know that could happen like that. So that was really, really interesting for me. I really enjoyed those moments.
It's so interesting how, like, they give us a lot of information, because I feel like people are lazy to. You can't go and read those law books and stuff.
Have you seen those law books?
Like, A1 is so.
And it doesn't even have like pictures. It's just
yes,
words.
just wait. So it's.
I'm trying to see some pictures.
Yeah, it's very like you can't. And like when now they bring it in our face like this, it's like you learn something from just watching a movie, and then you're like, oh, okay, so actually I can sue for this. Hey, we're gonna be sued a lot from now on because of this series. I'm telling you. Small nyana in Jaro on set. Like, do you know about the law section? What? I can sue you.
But whenever, you know, like how you'd watch like a medical show where you feel like, damn, now like I feel like I'm a doctor. That's how I felt after watching this. I was like, hey, you know what, turning Yana in within me. You know, fight for justice. Because you're watching it and you're like, damn, I'm so like within the show. Now you're thinking in your mind, like, okay, Nabu justice warrior within me. Yeah.
No, like I was doing like some research. I just wanted to find more, especially like on representation when it comes to
okay, you got your own headings and everything. That's crazy.
Yeah, so
he launched me.
No, you have your notes. She has notes, guys.
I don't. These are notes from our researchers.
Oh, so you don't do notes? You heard that, guys? She doesn't do research.
I think that's crazy that you would just say that and put me on the spot again in front of everyone.
But like, yeah. So what I found more interesting between Gugu. So this is how it rolls, guys. Gugu went to the law firm in Sandton knowing exactly what she was gonna get that side. So it so happens that the owner of the firm, it's her father, and she knows, but he doesn't know, right?
Yeah.
And then he has a daughter who is also a lawyer who is gunning for the position. She wanna take over like the law firm, but now the father doesn't trust Ayanda to run the firm, and somehow Ayanda is trying to do what? Fight to be accepted by.
To prove to her father.
Or like, I can do this. But then as soon as Ayanda, because she can say no to him, even before he finds out, okay, this is my daughter, like he find it very interesting, like, why is this girl challenging me? And then he end up preferring her beside someone who is trying to
win the job, who's actually qualified also.
Yeah, so it was like, that was so interesting for me, because like I feel like in most families or most parents, like they may have kids and then they don't trust their kids like that, and then now the kids end up doing what? Trying to prove themselves that, like, I'm this, and the more you prove, I'm not talking about the I was just saying, You understand?
No one is laughing with him.
No.
He thought he ate, bro.
No.
He did, bro.
Okay, you were saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, when you are trying to prove
Yeah.
yourself to be this person,
For sure.
that's when you don't get like the, you understand?
Yeah.
Because you are doing it a lot. I feel like
I think she was
even,
aggressive with her approach.
Yes,
Yeah.
even Mjolo wise, you can see it this from Thabo. Because he's always trying
Yeah,
to.
oh, he's always
understand?
pushing, yeah.
Oh, nice. He's too nice. And
Yeah,
women don't like nice people. We have seen it, Rina, like nice people.
Oh, you are the nice person. if anyone can capture my reaction right now, it's okay. That's fine.
You understand? So, Rina, nice people will always suffer. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. will always
okay.
suffer. But, yeah, I just found those dynamics very interesting. They come and portray James. James is someone who will want to act like he doesn't care.
Yeah, very
And
tough
then-
guy act.
Yeah, and then this other day, a lady comes there. She wanted to make a consultation.
The one who was crying hysterically with
Yes.
the little
He ended
boy.
up giving her some money or something. So he does think
Lamtanga, the influencer.
The influencer. Thank you for that.
interesting. But like you see how they try to show you this guy is trying to act like he's a tough guy.
You're right.
But like yeah, like even the child, when the child comes, he's there like barking, playing with the child, and then you see, oh, actually this person do care.
Right.
You understand? So I just
Yeah.
found all those things they were exploring very interesting,
And they all come
they
together.
come
That's the
together.
nice thing.
Yeah. So yeah, cool. I feel like I don't know. Even like when you check like maybe the character development, Yonaka James, because he starts so tough, and then as it goes on and on, it becomes like, and then until he realizes, I'm actually in love with Gugu than he is in love with
Ayanda.
And yeah, like what do you think though by their character development, especially
Okay.
Gugu and the father, Gacha?
Okay, cool. In terms of character development, I like how they introduce it to us in that. I think it's the first or second episode where I think Ayanda's talking to Gugu and she says something like, if my father loves you, he'll never see any wrong with you.
With you?
Yeah, so I think that applies to the whole thing because the whole time, when he starts realizing that Ugugu's the daughter, he sees no wrong with her, like almost loves her to a fault. Even sometimes when, you know what I'm saying, loves her to a fault, you know. So I think, what was I going to say? Gugu, yes, her character development for me was very interesting because when she starts off, you can see that it's someone who is very passionate about law. She's there for something, but at the end of the day, she's also there to reveal herself to her father, to say, look, I'm your daughter, blah, blah. But as the series continues, we can see how much confidence she gains in herself, and she starts trusting herself as well. And also allowing herself not to be pulled down by Utabo, in a sense that she's like, I think there was a line where she says, I'm not gonna like bring myself down because you can't handle it, because I think he had just proposed and she was in the bathroom or something like that. I think I remembered like that.
Oh, she was speaking from after speaking with the father,
Yes,
the grandfather. Was after she spoke with the grandfather, and then he came.
Don't remember. In the bathroom of her apartment.
Yes.
Then Tabo was there.
He came, right?
He came, yes.
Yes. And
So
then-
she was on the phone previously.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
So
yeah.
then obviously she's then like she basically tells Tabo like, dude, I'm not gonna lower myself for you to love me. It's either you here with me or not. You know what I'm saying? So I think she starts getting that confidence, but a little bit too cocky towards the end, because she leaves Tabo and she starts realizing her worth and all of that. And now she realizes that her father is a Gumede. Like obviously there's endless opportunities with that, with the name.
But do you think she had a pride on it, or it was just a thing of?
I think it helps. the surname. I think it added something to her character. I don't know. Because now, if you even look at her transitioning as a character, even in look-wise, we can see, say, Ama wigs, bob, that's like her style almost changes to mimic Ayanda's in a way. I don't know if you noticed that.
She changes like
it's
completely,
crazy.
yeah. I see those.
Yeah,
more,
so when I was watching Ayanda's costumes towards the end, I was like, actually, as I'm watching Gugu, she's almost mimicking the confidence and
you can see the power she's gaining.
Yes, and the power she's gaining as well per episode. So I'm like, okay, that's very interesting that that's how the costume and makeup people decided to do it, but as well as the writer. Because I'm like, okay, you're actually visually showing us that from this person that she is, she's now a Gumede. She has a particular standard she has to uphold. So she starts shifting and shifting in clothing, in the way she acts, all of those types of things. Yeah.
That's
what I got.
That's so interesting, eh? And it's also the same with Ugumede, like the father as well.
Gotcha.
He's that so stubborn.
Yes, he doesn't listen to anyone.
Yeah, like calms down as it goes, and then you're like, oh, okay. And that's just so interesting how they change the characters like that, because you see it from all of them, like the way they develop everyone. I found that very interesting. But I do feel like they should have also developed more on the girl who comes and reveals she has a secret. Because they only introduce her at the beginning.
Girl?
So remember the girl who was her friend with Thabo. Got like there was an accident which happened.
Oh, the girl. She's from Miseducation, eh?
No,
her.
she's not.
Not her.
No, it's not Bantu.
It's not Bantu.
It's not Bantu. They just look alike.
Yeah, they actually do look alike.
Because
Are you joking?
I asked the same question last.
No way, that's not her, bro.
It's not him.
Capping, bro. Show me the receipts immediately.
Because remember I asked the same question
That's
last.
her.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
That's
No,
her.
I said no.
Stop playing with me, guys.
Who is she?
There's absolutely no way that's not her.
I thought the same. Last time I did mission, if you remember, I was like, that's Bergman. Is it Buntu?
My memory deletes after a day, so I don't remember.
I'll tell you that.
No, it's fine. Let's just
remember.
move on. But yeah, they
It's
don't
her.
they don't get to show her.
Her secret, because I thought her and Thabo had a thing, but I may be mistaken.
I thought.
Because of how they hugged and how they were interacting. So I'm like, okay, obviously.
But I felt like they should have developed the character a bit more in a way that she don't just come at the end and reveal the secret.
Yeah.
There should be something which like she keep on asking, where she's like,
Or
okay,
they keep
now,
putting her in the episodes.
because I feel like now she just appears at the end, and then now she reveals the secret to Ayanda, when Ayanda had just found out the father actually wanted her to come and be the managing director when something happens to him. Because it's so crazy that someone can fight to get something and then it's given to someone else who doesn't even want it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
life. That's life.
Yeah,
bro.
so
Hey,
yeah.
that's life.
And then like, but ujikela, people will jigela you. You see now Thabo lost, and then James Ungeli.
Yo, Mara James did a sly thing there, yo. I think it's because it had a murk and that that thing was just embarrassing. Like I wouldn't be able to.
At the beginning.
I wouldn't be able to come back from that. Then on top of
I
that,
told you I once had a similar story, right?
yeah, when your car broke. I don't know if I should tell the people.
No, don't tell the people, but you know the same story.
Yeah,
happened.
Hey,
It happens.
it happens, those things. But at least you got what you had to get. but Thabo did not. He was left.
Yeah, you're not so sad. But like, I have to say, shout out to the cast. The cast
For
is
sure,
so
for
amazing.
sure, for sure.
The cast,
Talented, everyone.
like Annelisa as James, Gugu Bergman. What's her real name?
Pearl.
Dino.
Oh no.
Dineo as Gugu, and then Pearl as Ayanda.
Fez, Gachiso.
Kagiso, Nimrod Nkosi as Gata.
Who else?
Who else?
Razi was my favorite character for some reason.
Razi
As
too.
Tuli, yeah.
It was just so beautiful, like, and I don't know, man. One thing about this cast, you never see it on those. You never see them on those big productions like that. But like now they come here and create something so beautiful. The
That
connection
is
is
a
just
fly.
so.
Yes.
Yeah, the connection is just so amazing.
Yeah.
I think
Where's
it's
that
coming
fly?
for.
It is coming for
the
Nolo.
t-shirt.
Oh, for me.
Don't look. That was supposed to be surprise.
I was like, it's coming for Nolo.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, I found that very interesting. I don't know if you want to touch more on
On the cast.
on the yeah
No, I just thought this was an amazingly casted cast.
casted, yeah.
Because they all just work together. They all
Yeah.
gel together. You can see their chemistry on screen as well. So very, very like shout out to the cast. Do you want to jump to
tech.
tech specs?
Yeah, let's. How many minutes do we have, Maga? I forgot to 24. I forgot to record. So we have 6 minutes.
I know, that's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, hey, we were chopping the narrative there too much.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Tech spec. Let's talk Cine. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
Okay. Cine was good.
Great or good?
Cine was good. Let me see. Cine was good.
Right.
Yeah,
not-
right.
it's not
Nothing is
right.
bad. Nothing was like, wow.
Yeah.
You understand? But I mean, like, they standard to Cine. They standard to some things, and then the best thing to do sometimes is just to get the standard shots. You understand? And all these other things can be done as like just to, you understand,
To add, yeah.
like to spice things up and stuff. But like I felt like Cine was good. If there's one thing which like I felt like it was a bit down, maybe it was lighting at some point, like lighting those hotels and stuff. I really found that
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. But I enjoyed Cine, especially when it would be moments with Fez.
Fez,
Because Fez would
yeah.
be talking, then they'd move to the conflict that side in the office. So it was very like big emotion. You felt
and
engaged.
move with him
yes,
sometimes.
you felt
you know, so,
engaged.
like, that's so engaging. Every time Cine follows a character,
Yeah, ne?
it's always so engaging. And like Leah and Afez, when he moves, he always turns and then
Yes. So it goes around.
That's actually Bonto before Krishna's.
no, okay, so we told you.
So we were right.
No, you were just saying it's Bonto. So yes, let's continue.
But we said that last time, you said no. I remember we reviewed this, we're re-reviewing it.
So you're a liar.
So
So what's going on?
where?
Okay, it's fine. We don't have time code. So like yeah, I found like scene was good.
For
scene
sure.
was good, and lighting, Leona, it was fun. I was just saying like there are some scene where you're like
Kumnyama.
not even kumnyama, like unkungwa.
Oh,
Do you
kune
remember?
nkungu, yeah.
Yeah, so like you are unable to see.
Kune misty elements.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like it's those little things. And
Kune
then-
layer of mist.
yeah, and sound at some point will glitch. You will hear that thing.
Yeah. I
But
remember we spoke about that.
if there's one thing which was very interesting about it, there was no moment where I was disconnected because of that, because the narrative is so
Yeah,
good.
the narrative carried. So
Yeah, like-
we didn't look at tech too much.
Tech,
Unlike
yeah.
what we're about to review now.
Yeah.
But you know but you understand what I'm saying? So
yeah.
we were able to overlook those things, which is
Yeah.
great, yeah.
So I feel like in terms of grading, I can say the same. It was
Yeah, it was
yes,
right.
It was right. You understand? Yeah, everything was just so right. Music,
Music was not great for me.
they played working.
Music was not good for me. It was very distracting actually.
But it didn't give like an aesthetic, because I realized the only time maybe they played like something local or more vibrant, like your Kasim music, was when it was like, what do you call this music which plays on the venue? I feel like there was no.
Which
Is
one?
it non-diegetic or diegetic? You should know this. It does music. It does sound. Say what's the difference between diegetic and non-diegetic sound? On set.
Sound elements to like how they play.
So the diegetic is the one which plays right on the space, right?
And then the other one is when you add it.
Yes. So I realized like they were doing more. If it has to be custom music, it means it's playing in there. I feel like they introduced this in a scene of the lady who was an artist or something. So they will bring more cast. That was the only time they bring like a piano yana or something because she was an artist or something. And then the other one, it was just giving like suits. It was giving.
Hey, man, I was not a fan. It didn't even give suits. It was just giving. Any mini money more to me.
Yeah.
To me, it was giving any mini money, but it was distracting at times because I'm like, yo, this song is not fitting particularly with the scene. Wasn't some of the episodes did not have great music choice, and that's just my opinion. Let's talk about costume makeup,
and
hair.
makeup.
Okay, you don't
PD.
really care for that stuff, but I will say. He does, and he always does. Like, okay, co-host, you know that one.
Yeah,
I don't.
A wig wouldn't fit there on his forehead.
A wig won't fit on his forehead. Is what our producer said. I'm just repeating it to make sure you heard it.
You want tissue? Are you gonna cry?
Yeah, you can continue.
Okay, costume. So I was gonna say that I really enjoyed Ayanda's costume. It really stayed true to her character. Powerful business suits, all of that type of stuff. Really, really enjoyed that. She had great hair. There was not a time where Ayanda was slipping to me. She really gave Olivia Pope off, you know what I'm saying? She was a lawyer over Mampela. And I felt that with Gugu, we saw her growth. So at first, there was a time she came to the office wearing all black, ngati, like she came from a funeral. She was looking raggedy, and everyone in the office was like, "You look terrible, girl." So as we see her growth, because we see the wigs, we see the powerful business suit she's wearing. Then there's a scene when they're walking together with Ayanda, and they're almost like mirroring each other, where you can see now they are basically dressed the same. So they've reached a sort of level where Gugu's now at Ayanda's level.
Was this after or before
The reveal.
found out?
I think it was before.
It was before.
Yeah, so they were building up to then have the. But I also think Gugu really
I remember
did.
the scene. I remember like the scene,
But I also think in general, Gugu does look up to Ayanda, even though they don't like each other. It's like a bigger sister.
It's a bigger sister. Like the element of bigger sister,
Exact-
young
it's
sister
the
is
exact-
there. Even
exactly.
from Ayanda, you can see like she cares. Remember like when like the guy was wanted to working shoot or
Yes, in the parking lot.
Yes, and then on the side when she was briefing the team, she was telling them like if something happens to her, like I'm gonna kill you like myself. So like
Damn, yeah. So
like the element of love is there. It's
yeah,
just
and the
not,
sibling rivalry is there.
it's
Everything
there.
sibling is there. So that's why I'm saying I like how they introduced it with costume to show us that okay.
The power.
Yeah, and also you were talking about the power dynamics
The
or
power
the
dynamics,
of
yes.
when they're in Sandton, when they're in Tembisa.
Tembisa.
That's very clear in how they're dressing and the location.
Even PD.
Even PD for
PD
sure,
plays
very
a
very
big
different.
role.
Even in it's Gugu's house, ne? Where Utabos has the office as a room. The room as the office.
Actually, like it was Gugu's office before.
Yes,
he
where she. So
grandfather
now
see,
he works there.
took
So
the
you can
space.
obviously see that office compared to the office at Gumede and Associates. I mean, come on.
Yeah, like yeah. I feel like they mirror that so much. Even like when they did that drone thingy, and then they moved from.
Or
back
Tembisa
then.
to there, and then you can see the buildings in
Yeah,
Sandton.
so like it's just so beautiful how they introduce like the places. I find it very interesting because like this is our life in SA. Like,
Yeah, you drive up a neighborhood, you're in Sandton, then next neighborhood,
yeah,
you're
just
like,
next, yeah, like,
you're like,
yeah, like okay, what's going on?
like this is
side?
not like really. You go to Parktown, next thing you're in Hillbrow, you're like,
Yeah, like you don't even have to jump a lot. It's just a
that's
street.
You're
Like,
like, "Aibo,
yeah,
people are
yeah.
living like this. It is
and this
not
one is
great."
nice. This one is like messy,
Yeah.
and then yeah, hey,
The streets aren't being clean, but in the next neighborhood, they come and pick up trash every it's just unequal, but that's fine. Okay, cool. So we've spoken about
so
all
they
of that.
do like touch more on work on inequality as
For
well.
sure,
like,
they
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Editing. What was your thoughts? Editing is the last one. Then we can review.
Yeah, I feel like editing to me like they didn't have a glitch. Like I said, I don't think they had like your best shots like where you're like tame or anything.
Yeah.
It was just like
I also don't think they needed them, eh?
Yeah, they didn't.
They just executed it well.
they didn't.
Yeah.
But they delivered.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they delivered. Yeah, I feel like they delivered cause I don't know. And shout out one of the scenes it was a girl. Cause remember they were trying to empower like more women. So like you can tell the show itself is led by a lady.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then we have a senior as a lady, like a senior assist, who is a lady, Lavan or something. Lavan Shikwamban, yeah. And then
You only know them because they.
Yeah, that's all.
So if they were Xhosa, you wouldn't say say nothing.
I know Siv.
You would say nothing if it was Xhosa, Zulu, Swati.
Siv is Xhosa, ne? Siv.
I don't know.
Gail, what? Gail is?
Of course.
Gail is Xhosa.
No, I'm just asking. No, I'm just asking.
She's Tswana from Kimberley.
Oh, okay. But like, yeah, cool. I'm just saying, like, you see how they.
No, I see you go, and I respect that away. That's a beautiful thing.
They really marinated the show.
Yeah.
Let me put it like that. It was marinated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Final thoughts or favorite scene where you were like, I really enjoyed that scene. Then we can rate.
Favorite scene.
Or final thoughts of the series.
I feel like most scenes which like I found interesting, it was always Annalisa when he sees Gugu getting attention from Gata, and then he get jealous, and then you see like how he feels after that. Because there was a moment where he goes to Ugata and talking about like when is he ever gonna get the promotion, and then you will think it was because of Ayanda she got the senior partnership, but it was not because of Ayanda. It was because he had seen Ugugu like going to the office again, and then like he will see like all those reactions, and then first time he hugged her in public, he hugged Ugugu in public, and then Annalisa saw that. So he was jealous, or hey, this Madala is taking my girl.
Okay,
so,
okay.
I really love that.
That's dope.
Which one was yours? Like where you're like, damn.
My favorite is when we see Annalisa really being nice to that little boy. I really like that scene. Then he's looking around the office, and he's looking around the office, and he's like, "Have you seen Umfana?" Then people are like, "What?" Then he's like, "Okay, you haven't." Then he runs because it's a kid. Like, So and he was, shout outs to him, and he was like taking care of this kid, and he was crying. Then he was picking him up, like, "Stop crying." I really found that funny because he's like the serious, stern guy. So that was one of my favorite scenes.
Nah, I hear you.
Yeah. Otherwise, co-host, let's rate. What is your rating out of 10?
I think
Low Love and Betrayal.
I'm gonna use this last time rating.
Okay.
You know,
which
like,
was?
9.1.
It was not 9.1 because he's lying. It was 7. It was 9.1.
No, it was
lying.
9.1.
Don't lie because he has the edit. Like we know that's not what you said.
8.1, guys.
So it was 8.1.
No, 9.1.
Don't lie.
So why are you denying me?
He's contradicting himself. Let's move on.
No, 8.1 was a different one. It was 9.1.
He's lying because he said the check was not that good.
Because I was watching the video. You said 9. I said 9.1. Didn't you?
No.
I wouldn't know.
Okay,
I don't have the edit.
You said 9, right?
I don't have the edit. I wouldn't know.
Nah, I watched the video.
You could be gaslighting me just like every other man in the world.
No, cause no. Wait, listen to this one saying let's do. Is this a game? This is a rating here.
Guys, people are gonna watch this and they want us to be serious.
It's 9.1 because I'm being honest.
9.1. Give me one sentence. That's the reason.
I feel like
Don't give me a paragraph. Narrative. Then done.
Narrative.
Don't explain more.
No,
okay.
narrative.
That's fine.
Narrative.
Thank you, Coach. We got
Clean.
it.
Marinated.
Asbog.
Okay.
For me, 9. That's it. Guys, thank you.
Okay, explain why 9.
Narrative. Narrative.
Yeah, it's okay, cool.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Hey, we chopped today and yeah. Let's just.
I think we can cut it.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's just chop it.
Can I? Yeah. I'll do that thing that you do now. What up?
Cool.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe. Please let us know your comments on all of our social media platforms. Please interact with us. Subscribe again, please, guys. Thank you for all of your support, and we'll see you again when we see you. That's us, Mzansi Scope.
James.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Go out.
I'll stop at the grave. Now I'm on a wave. Focus on brave. walk like a slave, tripping and falling, but I stand all day, sipping while plotting how I walk my way back to the hustle, never gonna crumble.